I'm Diane Sawyer. Welcome back.
And I'm Terry Moran. Charles Gibson is away. It's Thursday, August 1st, 2002.
And coming up in this half hour, 3 million Americans talking and having problems with the basic way we communicate. It's because they stutter, and we know the embarrassment that it causes, and we know the desire that they have to do something about it. Well, there's new hope, a new device that could change everything, and it was invented by a man, it turns out, who needed it himself, and we'll tell you about that just ahead.
It's an inspiring and an important story, it really is. Now some good news, some really good news, an inspiring medical story about stuttering, a serious condition that not only affects the way 3 million Americans communicate, but can also cause profound social problems. Joseph Kalinowski grew up silenced by his disability, but no therapy or treatment could help him. His amazing story comes on the heels of new research reported just this week that stuttering could well be an abnormality on the left side of the brain. But as researchers toil, Kalinowski invented a treatment for himself. In today's Dr. Tim on Call, Dr. Tim Johnson introduces us to this truly remarkable man.
What you are about to see is very painful.
And
A young man struggling to say his own name. It will take him over 30 seconds.
Wesley Cook.
Wesley Cook is, in most regards, a success. Boy Scout, adored big brother, lots of friends, graduating from college this December, first in his class. All accomplished in spite of a very real handicap, one that he's here to overcome. Wesley Cook is a stutterer.
I see the pain in these children today, and I go, oh, now I remember. That was me. That was me.
Dr. Joe Kalinowski remembers his own childhood as a stutterer, the helplessness of being locked behind a wall of his own words, the endless taunting from other children.
And I prayed every night, take off my arm. Take off my arm, God. Because I know kids will tease me for not having an arm. But if I can talk the same as every other kid, that'll be okay. And I'd get up, and the arm was still there. And I'd begin to talk, and the stutter was still there. And I'd turn up to the heavens and say, you didn't do it, did you, God? But I guess he had another purpose.
That little boy who prayed to God would grow up to become one of 3 inventors of a device that would change his life and the lives of stutterers like him. They call it the Speech Easy device, and it was developed at East Carolina University, where Dr. Kalinowski is a professor. The device fits in the canal of one ear, changing how the stutterer hears his own voice by altering the pitch and delaying the sound of his voice by just milliseconds. Experts aren't sure exactly why this works, but previous research has shown that speaking in unison with one or more people inhibits stuttering. This Speech Easy device is like a miniature PA system. It has a microphone, an amplifier, and a speaker. It delivers delayed and altered voice feedback to the stutterer, tricking the brain into thinking that another person is speaking too.
This is how the outside world hears my voice.
And this is how I hear my voice when I use my device.
This is Kelly Snow, one of the first research subjects studied as he struggled to read a short passage.
Communication satellites.
And this is Kelly, the day he first received his device.
This is a pretty neat experience, being able to talk fluently, well, relatively fluently. Anywhere I go, it's pretty neat. And
Dr. Kalinowski says they have had a 90% response rate so far in 123 patients. No wonder hopes are high for Wesley Cook and his parents. They agonized for 2 decades, wishing they could do anything to help their son.
It would be like a miracle to us for it to work.
Wesley stutters severely as he is asked to talk about his interests.
And
Then he gets the device.
Tell us a little bit about what you're studying in school.
Okay.
And what you want to do after that.
Okay, I go to NC State, and I'm in accounting, and I graduate in December, and I would like to go to graduate school the next year, and then maybe get a job with the public accounting firm.
Okay. Wow, so you got it all planned out. Do you think this will make it easier?
Yeah, I do.
That's great, huh?
Yeah.
I tell you.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
I'm in the same place here. If I take out this Fluency 8, I sound the same. I keep it in all day long. I don't take it up.
Where he's been and where he's
I
at,
know
don't
the
you?
same place. I've suffered the same things that he's suffered.
There's always ideas I have in my head. I just ain't able to get out, you know, so it is awesome.
Joe Kalinowski, the little boy who prayed for a miracle, now feels like maybe there's a reason his miracle was delayed.
It's just awesome to see that pain, and it all just seems to go into the sky, and the hope comes in, and that's the thing I'm here for.
Wow. Dr. Tim Johnson and Dr. Joe Kalinowski join us now. Joe, how must it feel to be able to help a young man like that?
Well, I can tell you that after seeing the piece, I know the purpose for all that pain and suffering that I had as a child. The purpose is to help the children and to ensure that other children don't have to have the kind of pain and suffering and can communicate and can just go out there and have a childhood that is not filled in pain and suffering. That's just the greatest joy I could ever have.
And a 90% effectiveness.
Yes, obviously the device has been used slightly over a year, and as we say in science, time will tell, but so far, as you saw for yourself, the results are truly miraculous, and I'm very hopeful that this is really going to be a revolution in the treatment, at least of some stuttering.
Miracle is the word, and Joe, we know you have it in now, and that this is something that you live with. Could you show us how much of a difference it makes for you? Would you be...
Now, if I say my name, typically the hardest thing for a stutterer to say is their name, to introduce themselves. I don't know why, it's a real tough thing to say. So my name is, it's a long name, is Joseph Stanley Kalinowski. My name is Joseph Stanley Kalinowski, and I can say it fast. And I was always taught I couldn't say my name fast, I had to say, my name is Joseph Stanley Kalinowski, but I can say it fast. My name is Joseph Stanley Kalinowski. I can say it fast, I can say it slow, and I had to learn how to breathe and all this stuff. I don't have to do that. Joseph Stanley Kalinowski. And I take this out, and I say it. Now, I got to purge out some of that fluency a little bit. I go,
Just can't do it without it.
My name is... No. My name is Joseph Stanley Kalinowski.
And you have done the world a great deal of good.
Well, it's not just myself. It's a team effort, and it's the team of all of us at East Carolina. It's Andrew Stewart, Michael Rastatter, and the school at East Carolina. It's not just myself, and I just can't say it's just me.
Great. Well, Dr. Tim, thanks for bringing us that story. And Dr. Joe Kalinowski, thanks for bringing the world this device. 60 million people around the world stutter. To get more details on this new device, go to abcnews.com.